Hi there! Welcome to the wonderful world of Alana's TOK presentation. For my theater arts class, we're doing what's called a research investigation, which is a big project where we focus on one type of theater and relate it to a play. The type of theater I've chosen to focus on is Commedia dell'Arte. Commedia dell'Arte uses stock characters, which means the characters are the same in every play. This means that the relationships between the characters are predetermined. These interactions are mostly based off of social class. It's not difficult to tell the social class of any Commedia dell'Arte character. All you have to do is look at what they're wearing and the way they're walking. Characters in Commedia dell'Arte have very exaggerated costumes and ways of walking. Also, a lot of them wear masks. For example, the pantalone is the father figure. He's a very rich merchant, so he's dressed in the fashion of the time, but extremely exaggerated. Because he is so rich and because he's of such a high social standing, everybody treats him with respect. The pantalone walks as if he's looking down on everybody, and some people, especially the servants, are shown as bowing to him all the time. On the other end of the social spectrum are the zani. These are the servants. They are usually not very intelligent and they're dressed in rags. They are generally treated awfully by the rest of the cast, just because they're servants. In Commedia, people are judged by what they wear and what they look like because this shows their social standing. Which leads me to my knowledge issue. The knowledge issue I derived from this real-life example is how does sense perception affect social interaction in art? To explain this knowledge issue, I'm going to examine two different theories in the art. Art as education and art as imitation. Art as imitation states that the purpose of art is to copy reality. According to this theory, our senses are used to judge people within art because our senses are used to judge people in our real life. This theory assumes that the negative interactions that we see in our real life because of our sense perception are of course present in art. Positive interactions also happen in our real life because of sense perception. For example, our perception of beauty is one thing that draws us to other people. This can create positive relationships with others. The theory of art as education states that art has a moral and educative role. It would therefore mean that art is used as a way to teach the ethical way to treat others. If we examine Commedia dell'Arte from the perspective of both art as imitation and art as education, we get the following results. With art as imitation, we see Commedia dell'Arte as a picture of a very rigid social structure in our society, which dictates the way we treat each other. This also teaches us that material goods, possessions, and birthright are the ways to gain social class, not hard work. The theory of art as education may look at Commedia dell'Arte and pick out the bits that are morally wrong, such as the treatment of the zani. Real-life example of this knowledge issue in almost any piece of artwork. Another knowledge issue to think about is how does the way we perceive art affect our ethics and moral code.